tonight is a talented actress, singer, producer, entrepreneur, and the sexiest judge on American Idol, which can be seen Wednesday and Thursday nights on Fox. Please welcome the lovely Jennifer Lopez! Wow, you look beautiful. Thanks for coming.
Thank you, thank you.
Hey, I don't want to start on a downer, but I just have to ask you this because you're a terrific singer. Did you know Whitney? Did you?
I didn't. I met her a couple of times. Obviously, when I heard the news, I was as shocked and devastated as everybody else. You know, she was such a big part of me growing up and musically everything that I knew. So, you know, she was kind of the pinnacle, you know, of a voice of our time, of our generation, and it's just so sad.
I know it is sad because especially like I'm older than her, and I think back, she was 48, and I go, that's so incredibly young.
It's young.
You know, when you're 19 and somebody, you go, that doesn't seem that weird.
Right.
But you realize all that she's missing, all these other years. It was really one of the saddest days.
I know. It was just, I couldn't believe it. I was in my living room, and I was on the phone with my manager, and we had just hung up, and he calls back 1 second later, and he said, and I was like, I mean, I hate even talking about it. It's just so
I
sad.
understand. You know. Well, let's talk about American Idol. Now, how's that going? You having fun?
Oh, yeah.
Now, is it me or are the guys just going for looks this year? I'm watching the show going, oh, wait a minute, that girl, nice body, the voice, come on.
I feel like I have a real, you know, job there this year. You know what I mean? It's to keep it fair.
Yeah.
You know, it's to keep it fair for everybody, for all the singers. You know, the guys, they're sitting there. You know, we have very long days. We see a lot of people.
Right.
The girl, you know, a pretty girl walks in there like, pretty girl. You know how guys are, right? And then it's like, they're already judging. They're like, we just should put her through. And I'm like, no, we shouldn't. And then it looks like I don't, you know, like, I love the pretty girls who can sing. That's our job, to pick those girls, not the ones who can't.
Did you
think,
did you ever think like...
I love it when they're pretty and they can sing.
Because I was watching and I'm going, do you ever think you were being set up? Like sometimes you go, wait a minute.
Oh my God, I remember that one day, which they just aired a couple weeks ago. We were, I forget which city we were in, and this girl comes in and she sings so beautiful, and I was like, wow. Okay, great. And, you know, I start looking back and forth, and I'm like, you know, and I'm writing it down, and then I'm like, okay, yes. And Steven's like, no. And then, you know, Randy, no. And I'm like, what? Are you crazy? Like, what's happening right now? Am I being punked? And then this other girl comes in who didn't have such a great voice like this girl, and they put her right through, and I was just like, I just lost it.
But she had better lungs. That's probably
she had a better something.
Yeah, better, exactly.
It wasn't voice.
I'm glad you're the voice of reason.
I try to be.
Because I remember last year, you and I were sitting here, and you going back, and you were kind of hemming and hawing. Was it hard to do? Was it a tough decision?
Yeah, it kind of was. Yeah. Not because I don't love the show. I love the show, and I loved doing it last year. I just didn't know with the time commitment and, you know, all the live shows and everything. You really have to be there that whole time. And my career has always been kind of like here and there, and I just take off and do this, and I can go do that show, and I can go do this thing, and so I was really used to that freedom.
Well, sure, because you go on stage, you're on stage for an hour and a half.
Yeah, that's it.
This, you're on stage the whole day.
The whole day, you're really, it's a different thing that I wasn't used to, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to go back and do it again, but I did, because I did actually really love it.
Right, so that was, give me some of the other pros. So, okay, the con was all the time.
Yeah.
But the pros are what? You love it.
I love it. Yeah. I love music, obviously. I love working with the singers, with all the artists that come through. And I love the journey. Yeah. I love the journey of watching where they start and where they end up and seeing who's going to win. I loved watching the show at home. So to watch it like in the best seat in the house, it's like a bonus for me.
Because it's like, I saw last week or maybe 10 days ago, a girl fell off the stage.
Oh, yeah.
And then this week, a girl faints?
Yes. It was brutal.
Is it like
Hollywood
a stunt show now? What is it?
I know. Hollywood Week was so brutal. I don't know what it was. I don't know. They were just tired, the pressure, something. I wound up giving them a speech like, you guys, you know, this has to be fun too.
Yeah.
You know, this is a great opportunity, and we're rooting for you. Like, we're pushing
Sure.
for you guys. Like, you don't have to be nervous when you get up there. Like, just give it to us.
Is
you
that
know?
what this girl that fainted? What, this has got a sort of an exclusive. We'll show you before
Yeah.
there. Take a look. This is this upcoming.
Stay in the moment, Mom. Oh my God.
Stop.
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 Here's her mom.
Hey, baby. That's okay. I saw you shaking.
She fainted because of nerves.
The nerves?
Yes.
So what happened there? Was she okay?
You know, I think she had fainted once already, earlier. And so this was kind of her second time coming on, if I remember correctly. It was a few months ago. But
Okay.
she came on and she had fainted. And we were like, wow. So she came out and we were like kind of hoping that she could hold it together. We
Right.
weren't sure what it was. And
And what, nerves, the pressure?
I
or
don't
what?
know. I don't know. Some people said, like when the other girl fainted off the stage last week, they said that she had a history of doing that. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Have you ever fainted on
No,
stage?
no, I don't. Please, I have a fear of all that. No.
Really? So you think if you talk about it, you
No,
will faint on
shh,
stage?
listen.
Oh, really?
I'm not
Wow.
talking about it.
Okay, well, look, if you want to faint, do it now, because we'll go to commercial. And then we'll bring you out of it when we come back.
Remind me.
Right, more with Jennifer when we come right back. All right.